when there is loss in the world, when there's dhulm and oppression and extreme multitudes of sins and darkness on the earth, then where will we get hidayah from? Where will guidance come from? Where will the light of guidance come from? Where will the nur of light of guidance come from? Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. Where will this come from? Every man will shout out. Every man will shout out that I am the guidance, I am the guidance, come to me. But people will be far from guidance at that time. There will be fake practice. Quran will be there, but not genuine practice. But there will be the incorrect practice of the Quran at that time. Look today, how many groups there are, and firqas and sects and groups. Broken ummah. So when such a situation will come and people are split up and dispersed, and when the ummah will be dispersed and split, then who shall I go to? Who shall I listen to? Which peer shall I go to? Which sheikh shall I go to? Who should I seek Allah through? All of this is happening today. A person who is sincere today, sincere, like there's an example, when there's a true honest person who is traveling through the oceans, the seas, and he hasn't got time to play. Quickly, I need to find the route, otherwise I'm going to go astray, I'm going to get lost for weeks, maybe and months. So if there's a person in this world, in the darkness of the world, I need guidance, I want to find Allah, I want to get to the akhirah in the right way so I can save myself from the wretchedness of this world, so I can attain Allah. And if a person has this desire in the world, just like there's the captain, the people on the ship, in the night there's a storm, they're lost, they've set off course, they're looking for the stars and they're seeking the stars in the sky, looking for the route, the guidance. And here's someone in the world today saying, I'm going left and right, I'm astray, there's darkness, there's no one I can see who's sincere, who's on the haqq, the truth path. Who shall I go to? Who will guide me? Every youngster in this world today who is astray, they don't know where to get guidance from. They sit down, they listen, they go to somewhere else, another gathering, another sitting, and they get confused, but they need honest people to give them the right path. So, just like Rasulullah gave that guidance, he said that the captain of the ship or the people in the ship were sailing in the boat and they're lost and they look for the stars to give the guidance to the route to where they can get to the destination. The same way Rasulullah said, when you're living in the world and you're astray, then look for one path, look for that group of people. The dhikr of Allah is not what you need to seek, and that will be like the stars in the sky that will give you the guidance of the route. What a beautiful example here. Allah's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has given us the praise here. Subhanallah. This is dhikr. So those people who are unhappy, I want to attain your nearness, I want to hidayah, I want to become a good human being, then it's stated that all of the people in the world, doesn't matter who is from the youngest to the eldest, from the richest to the poorest, to the high status to the low status, whoever wants guidance, then he needs to seek the star. He needs to seek the stars for guidance. If he grabs hold of the star, then he grabs hold of the dhikr of Allah. Everyone will be guided through dhikr of Allah. Straight, direct to the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Will dhikr of Allah take a person? So, alhamdulillah, our initiation is sin and distraction from the deen. And if the person starts to do dhikr, then his boat will sail to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And dhikr will act like a star for him and will take him on the route to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even if he's late, but he's come. He's arrived. And he will go onto the right track due to the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because Allah's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has praised the stars, that the people of the heavens, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. It is mentioned, inshallah, within a day the dhakir, inshallah, one day he will reach to the right path. The dhakir, who does dhikr of Allah. Who does dhikr of Allah. Just stay on the path. Don't get scared. Don't deviate. Don't have doubts. This is such a path, dhikr of Allah, practice that you should never leave dhikr, never. And those people who haven't taken the path of dhikr, who haven't learned, I will request those brothers and sisters, I will request that brothers and sisters take dhikr of Allah, bring it into your life for the sake of your hereafter. This is not some magic. The teacher doesn't take you to the wrong path. He's not brainwashing you. He's not taking you astray from the deen, telling you to do an action which is away from the deen. He's not giving you innovation. He's not trying to advise you wrongly, incorrectly or negatively. Rather, see the straight path which will take you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It doesn't matter how much the dunya speaks negative about the teacher of dhikr, but this is recommended, a strong path. And this hadith explains to us that Allah Ta'ala has preferred His dhikr. Allah Ta'ala loves His dhikr when people do it.